All right, what's popping, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, because man, we got to talk. It's time to get our spirits back up. It's time to do a little pep talk for ourselves, all right? And so if you guys found this video, I believe that this video is for you, and you may need a little pep talk, all right? So a lot of these videos that I make here, I'm sharing them with you, but these are things that I do for myself as well, because I think that we can all sometimes use a little self-pep talk. Right. So I just want to shout out to you guys for clicking on this video, and hopefully you guys see this video all the way through and it motivates you and you feel more motivated than when you left. But before we get started, I like to do me a little sage, I like to burn me some sage. It might be real smoky in here, but I like to do me some sage and really ask the universe and spirit and God to really just, open me up and guide me into, really delivering a message that can inspire you guys and inspire myself. So let's open it up. I'm gonna just keep it honest with you. I'm gonna start it with me. I'm gonna keep it honest. I been online for a while, and I have been a personality to where either you love me or you hate me. You're not really, there is no gray area. And for a lot of time, I was really confused by that, because I wanted people to really, really like me. I really wanted people to accept me. I wanted to be accepted by everyone. And I wanted to, and I couldn't understand why, there were people out there that didn't like me, or people out there that never understood me. And I would be left feeling defeated, and I would be left feeling depressed, because I feel like, damn, why am I always on the wrong side of acceptance when it came to other people? Whether if it was family, if it was friends, if it was social, if it was school, like it always felt like, damn, I'm on this side. It was like it started off with my parents. They separated, but it was like, my dad separated, my dad kept me, then my mom, had my brothers and sisters, and they all stayed. So for me, I was like, well, dang, why was I the odd man out? I didn't understand that. Or then when I would be in school and, everybody would be passing notes, or the teacher would be talking, and we'd be talking, but I'd be the one to get caught. I'd be the one to get the detention, and it was always me. Or when the teacher called home, if me and my brother both skipped school, somehow my teacher called and his didn't. It was all of those things. Even into adulthood, whether it's social media, whether it's personal relationships, anything, I always feel like I find myself on the side of, dang, you got caught. So stealing for me as a child was really hard, because I'm the type of person that if, I walked into the 7-Eleven and took a candy bar, I'm going to jail. Like, that is what happens to me, right? And so for a long time, as I got older, and it never really changed, you find yourself now on the internet and, doing jobs and being a public figure, and, it gets worse. People love to tear you down, or you always seem to find yourself on the wrong side of the coin, or of the acceptance, or of the grace, and for a lot of times I feel like, damn, I never get grace. So I'm talking to those people that feel like, you never get grace. It's always your fault. I'm gonna let you know this right now. Get used to it. You ain't getting no grace, because guess what? You're not like them. You're not like them. You are not like them. You are special. You are chosen. You are different. You are unique. And you are designed here to fight a different type of battle. Everybody can't walk in the shoes that you are in. Everybody cannot fight. Everybody is not designed to fight the fight that you can fight. Everybody is not strong enough to carry the weight and the burdens that you can carry. You are a leader. You are a trendsetter. You're an influencer. You're an empath. A lot of people are followers. Heavy is the head that holds the crown. And I know that's a cliche statement, but that really resonates with me, and it should resonate with you, because if you find yourself always in a position to where you're like, damn, I'm always the leader. I'm always got to find the money. I've always got to find the solution. I've always got to find, the way out, the way in. But then you always have to take the brunt when things don't go right. Ain't that funny? It's always interesting. Like, You always get hit with the negativity. However, you always have to have the answer. Because then when you don't have the answer, nobody has the answer. It's funny. I'm talking to those people out there that's really the main character. Because when you're the main character, that happens to you a lot. You get labeled the selfish one. You get labeled the narcissist. You get labeled, the person that has bad communication or doesn't listen or self-absorbed. However, you might be feeling like, well, do you not realize that you wouldn't have this if it wasn't for me? If I didn't sacrifice my time, we wouldn't have anything. If I didn't save, if I didn't ask, if I didn't talk, if I didn't work. A lot of things that people have around you are because of you. And if you really put it on them like that, when they try to come for you, then you become the bad guy. If you felt like that before, then this message is for you. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to give yourself a pep talk. Because sometimes the people around you, they're not going to be able to understand it. And they don't even really mean no harm. But their job is not the same as yours. They are not your equal. They're part of your tribe, but you are the leader. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes they're not really going to be able to understand everything that you're trying to explain to them or show them. They just know you're the leader, and lead and feed and support and breed and follow, because I know you can do it. But then with that power also comes, she's nasty, she's rude. Because you know why? Sometimes you are nasty. Sometimes you are rude. You have to be all of those things. You got to be a strong leader, strong, positive, message-having person, but then you also got to be brash and harsh at the same time. Because let me tell you this. If sometimes you were too nice, you wouldn't get no respect. If you were too timid, no one would follow. If you were shy, no one would listen. So the very things that people hate about you or they talk about you, those are the same things that people love about you. And those are the same things that make you who you are, which those same people benefit from. And if you didn't have those same qualities that they hate, that they need you to have, they wouldn't be around. So I just want you to be inspired today to understand nobody is perfect. But sometimes you got to give yourself a pep talk and let people know and let yourself know where you are and where you came from. A lot of you guys had to fight through a lot of adversity. Some of you guys didn't have parents growing up. Some of you guys fought addictions. Some of you guys overcame so many things in the dark. Single mothers, single fathers, gay, SA, mental illness, financial issues, and you've had to overcome all of those things. And somehow you've made it out. You were chosen to make it out, and not only make it out, to excel at an exponential level. So much so that the people around you are shocked and awe. But sometimes the negative noise is so loud, and the problems and the burdens of others, and on top of the burdens of yourself, it becomes so heavy. And then you have the enemy, the haters, the people that, you've cut off because they didn't understand the process. They didn't want to wait. They thought they had what it took to be the main character. They thought they had what it took to be the lead, but they didn't realize that that was not their job. It's nothing wrong with being a supporting role, a supporting actor, a supporting mate, a supporting team. So they went off and tried to start their own thing. And guess what? Because they weren't really walking in their truth and walking in their purpose, they're disheveled. And they see you and your tribe moving. They see you flourishing. They see you growing. So they try to throw stones. And you got to duck those stones. And when you have those shortcomings, they laugh. They gloat in it. But understand, if ain't nobody laughing, if ain't nobody gloating, if ain't nobody cheering, for your downfall, if ain't nobody secretly hoping that it don't work out, you ain't doing nothing worth doing. You ain't doing nothing worth doing. If everybody is supporting you and everybody is just so, oh, great for you, good for you, I'm so happy for you, guess what? They feel sorry for you. They feel bad for you. They look at you as the underdog. No top dog, no main character goes untouched, unscathed, unpressed. The only people that make it through with a tap on the shoulder and hand claps at every step of the way is a person that ain't a threat, is a person that has no power, is a person that has no influence, is a person that is not a star, is a person that other people feel more superior than. So at this point, I just want you to give yourself a pep talk, and I want to give you a pep talk, and I'm giving myself a pep talk. Let me tell you something. Accept the good and the bad, but really appreciate the bad. Appreciate the bad. Appreciate the people talking about you. Appreciate the people wanting you to fail. Appreciate the people flipping on you. Appreciate that friend that goes and try to expose you. Appreciate it all. Because guess what? They can't even work in their purpose because they see that you are in your purpose so much so that they are distracted. Your light is so shiny, it's so blinding that they can't even see their purpose. Because you radiate so big that you blocking them. They can't even look past you to see their own purpose. So their purpose is to only focus on your purpose, hoping to catch a glimpse of whatever trickles down. That's who you are. So the next time you feel like the world is coming against me, the next time you feel like everybody's against you, the next time you feel like you can't catch a break, understand you're being built for something bigger. Understand you're being set up to be a voice, a leader, an inspiration on a main stage. Understand those people talking about you, that is a compliment to you. That is respect to you. Because anybody that has all good things to say about you all the time, no critiques, nothing. You have no haters. You're not doing enough. Your light ain't shining bright enough. You're not a threat. But the problem is, once you start walking in your purpose, you just start knocking people out the way. And because we live in an imperfect world, the bad always outweighs the good. So sometimes you can always see the bad. You always feel the bad energy. But understand that, hey, you know what? I see it, but I'm growing. And I'm walking in my purpose, and appreciate you walking in your purpose, because guess what? Everybody is not chosen to be you. Everybody is not chosen to be special in that way. Everybody is not chosen to be that leader. Everybody is not chosen to be magnified in this way. Few are called, many are called, few are chosen. So if you feel like you've been isolated, and it really starts as a kid, you can really go back down your childhood and start to see like, wow, I always feel like I was the one picked out of the crowd, no matter what. You can be walking down the street in a t-shirt and jeans, and somehow a person be like, cool shirt. And you like, what? It's your presence. And so you're going to attract it all. I remember that happened to me. There'd be times that I'm just like, I literally will have on anything, like anything. It's crazy. Like one time I had on some shoes from like 5 years ago. I just threw them on because I had to go grab my dogs one time. And somebody was like, damn, these shoes is fire. And I remember it was with my other friend. He had went and bought a whole new outfit, fresh chains and everything. And I didn't even look down. I thought he was talking to my friend because I was just like getting my life together. You know, my friend that came to my house. The guy was like, yo, bro, where'd you get those? I didn't respond because I thought he was talking to my friend. He's like, hey, bro, you heard me? I was like, you talking to me? He like, yeah, them some fire. Nice swag, bro. My friend looked, and I kind of looked too. I was like, shh, I don't remember these things. Old as hell, bro. He's like, them shoes fire. When you get picked out of the crowd like that, you are something special. So don't ever let the noise, don't ever let the setbacks, don't ever let the disappointment, don't ever let the embarrassment take you out. Always remember who you are, and always remember that you are built for this. You are made for this. You are different. And so sometimes your challenges are going to be a lot harder than others. You may have to take a public embarrassment. You may have to not be on the popular side of the opinion. Everybody's not going to want to listen to you. Everybody's not going to want to follow you. Some people want to see your light, and some people want to destroy you. But you got to remember, they not like us, and they not like me. I'm different. And I've gone through these certain challenges because I have a bigger story to tell, and I have to inspire others. And for whatever reason, I was chosen to do so. You were chosen to do so. This video is not going to resonate with everybody because it's not for everybody. But it's for you if you know it and you feel it deep down. So I hope this video helped. I hope it motivated you, and I hope that you were able to find some peace, because for a while I was always wondering, like, do other people feel like me? Have I ever felt this way before? Has anybody ever felt this way before, where it's like, damn, I just feel like it's always me. Like, no matter what I do, it's always, but my intentions, and I mean well. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But it's like, well, who calls and checks on me? Who calls and checks on you? But if you forget to check on somebody, you're the worst person. But if they don't check on you, you're supposed to understand. How many of you guys been there? I've been there. Oh, you got it. You okay? You got it. You okay? Oh, you know, I had a lot going on. Oh, I couldn't make it to your birthday. Oh, I couldn't make it to your event. But if they need something, hey, is it okay? You don't mind spending hours on the phone with people. You don't mind driving out to help people when you can. This is another thing that I noticed that people do too. And you got to keep it pushing. You notice how you would go and break your back for people, do things, spend money, make plans, go on trips, go all out, spending birthday gifts, presents. Somehow your day rolls around. You get the bare minimum to nothing. But then somehow those same people go all out for a person that's barely there for them. I know people that would be like, I done went all out for you, and your birthday or your event or whatever it is, you can't even show up for me. But that one friend that called you that every blue moon, maybe twice a year or 3 times a year, then all of a sudden, all the world stops. You going to buy new outfits, and you shopping, and you doing this, and you just have to be there for that person. Have you ever met someone like that? I've met people like that, where they just got to be there for this other person. You thinking like, where's this person when you crying? When you crying to me, when you ain't got no money, when you ain't got no food, when you need a shoulder to lean on, you don't call them, you call me. But when they come into town, or when they need something, you drop everything. But when I need something, you can't be there. You may not have it. It's very interesting. But I want you to tell yourself this: the next time that happens, you're different. This is a part of your story. You're supposed to inspire. You never change who you are. You continue being who you are, because you get good karma, and it comes back full circle. And then even in that, people don't understand, well, why is he still blessed? He's such a narcissist. She's so selfish. But why is she so blessed? How is he still happy? He was supposed to lose it all. He was supposed to be a failure. But then you'll notice, you go through that stuff, and then all of a sudden you'll get a phone call from somebody somewhere, a seed that you done sowed. Here's $1,000. Or I have an opportunity for you here. Or you go try to get a car and then you get approved for more than you even thought you could. Silent wins, but no one knows this. But then you go to do little stuff and you got a credit on your American Express card, thinking, where did I get a credit from? Or then all of a sudden a bill gets wiped clean and you just like, where did that come from? See, that's the universe rewarding you for doing and standing in your purpose and not allowing the things around you to shift who you are. Because I can't tell you, there was one time it was just things happening. I had credits on my credit card. I felt really down though. You know, I felt like I was shelling out here, I was supporting there, and I didn't feel like I had any help in different areas. I had got called to do this. There was money. I went on trips and didn't have to pay for anything. Then I looked at my bank account. I had credits on my credit cards. I'm like, what? Nobody knew. But that was the universe saying, keep going. Keep going. Quiet the noise. Quiet the noise. Quiet the noise. When you have the financial issues, quiet the noise. Here's a credit, keep going. They laughing at you. Here's another credit, keep going. They laughing at you. They talking about you. They saying that you bad. Oh, things when you got embarrassed. Keep going. Here's some money here. You just pop into your account. Here's an approval there. You don't have to tell anybody. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, this person didn't appreciate you. Let me bring somebody in your life that really appreciates you. And I'm going to show them how to appreciate you in front of that person. Keep going. Keep going, 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 keep going. You just got to keep going. And you just keep walking through. And then before you know it, the light gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And people just keep trying to stop. And before you know it, they can't even stop. So then they start arguing amongst themselves about who you used to be, about what they knew. But guess what? You so far up here, they still arguing about last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. They don't even know you no more. But the only thing that they can do is they see how far your light is shining way down there, 10 years down the road. But because they knew and they see, they just want to be in the conversation. So they'll still keep having the same conversation in circles from 10 years ago, just to say, hey, I was a part of it. That's how powerful you are. So you can't let the noise from last year and yesterday and 5 years ago, you don't hear that. They just trying to keep themselves a part of it. You can't let that fear and that doubt from last year and 10 years ago and that incident that happened and all that trauma that you have, that was there to try to keep you down, but that made you who you are. That made your light bigger. And it attracted people to you and it inspired. And you were supposed to share that story. And you were supposed to continue to walk through those doors and be a leader. And you cannot think that you're going to go through these doors without people trying to take you out. But guess what? When you're chosen, you just have to keep going, because you're going to get assistance. You're literally going to get assistance from the universe, from God. They thought you needed it. They thought you fell off. Boom. Here's $1,000 in your account and you don't know where it came from. You were chosen for this. You were made for this. And nothing, no situation, no circumstance, no person, place, or thing is going to be able to stop you, because you have been chosen. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then two, I always take my affirmation cards. I carry them in my backpack. I have the book as well. And I pull some of them. And you listen, the affirmations is not for everybody. Tarot cards is not for everybody. You don't have to do it. But you find your tools that you enjoy, that keep you going and keep you motivated and keep you encouraged. And I advise you and I recommend you to keep them on you, because you never know when you need to give yourself that pep talk. Because sometimes you may be looking to get advice from others, and they can't give you advice. They don't have the answer. They're not chosen. They're looking to you. They don't have the gift. So you have to armor yourself with tools around you so that you can keep going. Because a lot of times if you stop, then you know what happens, right? Everybody else that you're fighting for, your loved one, your kids, your son, your daughter, your animals, they don't eat. They don't prosper. You're carrying a lot of people. And sometimes they may not have the answers, or they may not know how to guide you. So it's up to you to arm yourself with tools so that you can keep going and give yourself that pep talk and keep it pushing. So today's message is called Gratitude is the fast track to manifestation. To massively accelerate manifestation, incorporate gratitude into the 3-step creation process of ask, believe, and receive. When doing the first step of creation process, ask to write down what you want. Ask, write down what you want, but begin each sentence with the peaceful, powerful words, I am so happy and grateful that. And so for me, the message in this is be gracious for everything that I have. I'm grateful for the haters. I'm grateful for the adversity. I'm grateful to be chosen. I'm grateful for the opportunity to inspire. I'm happy and grateful to lead others and motivate others. I'm happy. I'm happy that God, the universe, saw it so fit for me to be one of the few people to be a standout in the crowd. I'm happy and I'm grateful. Okay? And so those are little things that I tell myself. We pull cards as well. So I have tarot cards. I pull these too. If I want to pull a card of the day and just kind of see what the energy was around me, I would kind of pull some of these. Judgment in reverse. It talks about ignoring persistences of the resisting the universe. So there's some things where, I'm fighting against. Maybe I need to reel it in and see, okay, what should I be doing right now? And I'm trying not to do. Am I doubting myself? Armon, you're supposed to be going in a different direction. Why are you not trusting the process? See, that happens to me a lot. I feel the tug going over here, but then I go over here because I'm like, well, I need this. Well, I need the money. I need this. A lot of times we get tugged to go this way, but the money and the comfort is that way. But we don't know that the abundance, the ultimate happiness is this way. We just don't see it. And because we don't see it right away, sometimes we have a hard time believing it. Okay? And so there's times where you got to really assess where you are, because sometimes when you're in the position of the main character, there's not many people around you that understands or that can help you. And so I just want to give that to all my stars, all my monstars, all my main characters out there, all them people that feel like, well, hey, I'm trying and I may fall short. I don't get it right. I'm confused. I want to let y'all know you're not alone. Lace yourself up with tools. Give yourself those pep talks. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't got people coming at you at every angle, then you ain't working hard enough. You ain't chosen. Something ain't right. It may not be for you. So, all right. I hope that this helped. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. I kind of like these chill vibes. I'm definitely dropping more of these type of vibes on here. I'm just kind of getting into the topics. I let the topics come to me. And we'll see how this works off on the channel. But yeah, I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the little setup. and let me know. Give me some feedback, y'all. All right. I love y'all all. Until next time, keep that same energy. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for 200,000 subscribers, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.